What is good, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. So, man, let's go to NAS real quick. NAS has been chilling. It's been chilling. Not much activity for the day. I know it is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, so I believe tomorrow we may get that move that may bring us back down to the entry. If not, it is what it is. What's good, my guy? We got La Pampara on the call. What is up? What is up? Let's get it. Let's get it. But yeah, that's NAS right now. Nothing too crazy happening. The setup that we are looking at, the setup that I do see that's pretty solid is going to be this one down here. All right, we do have this buildup of liquidity. We sweep the lows, break above the highs, and right now price is hovering, and it is looking like it wants to work its way down based off of just the structure alone. But we'll see. We'll see. A lot of it is holding up right in here, but I want the 50% off, right? Anytime you want to buy something, you want to get half off. I need 50% off. If not that, then it can also respect structure up here as well. This is just one of the things that you need. It's like when I look at trading as being a detective or a lawyer. I need as much evidence as possible before I make my case. Not saying I need 15,000 confirmations. Nah, you just need a few things that make sense. And then, make your case based off that. As you see, the market is closed, right? But look how it closed. It closed right above these highs that were broken. This was a high that was broken. We broke structure to the upside, letting us know that price wants to continue higher by breaking above these highs. And we got a few retests. Price took off. And then look how the market decided to close right on that. Right, that right there alone should tell you how important it is when it comes to structure. That alone should tell you how important structure is. And there's also, lower zones down here. So this could very well play a factor into what happens here. Right, this can also easily get clapped. Just because it's here, just because you marked it up, doesn't mean it has to hold up. It can get clapped. So I just have that there for some visual representation to see if price would want to respect one of these zones, and of course to add more confirmation just to make sure, because just like I said, just because you have the zone marked up doesn't mean it has to be respected. But to confirm that your zone is valid, what you want to see is another setup with current price action. You want to see price give it to you again. So not only do you want to see the setup over here that you're going off of, right? You want to look left to get right. So yeah, you want to have that initial setup like, okay, cool, this is the zone. I have my buy limit set probably. However your trade management goes, whatever your trading plan is. And then once price gets into your zone, just to give you some added confidence, and you're like, you know what, like, I'm kind of not sure about this. I don't know how it's looking. Okay, that happens to everybody. If you want to have that extra confidence, you need to wait for another setup to happen again inside of your original zone. Right? It can happen anywhere in the zone. Anywhere. It can happen above the zone, in the zone, or even below the zone. It's all valid. As long as you see this again near your original setup, because even if this doesn't hold, there's obviously more down. There's some here, there's some down there. Like every accumulation zone is essentially a setup, right? So you just need to be able to identify it over and over and over. So that's what NAS, that's what we see. This may hold up. Who knows? This setup may hold up. Who knows? If this doesn't though, I don't mind catching buys lower. Because 21,250, that is the previous all-time high. Right? These were the previous all-time highs, so we broke above that. We are now above that. So essentially, this is nothing more than, us hitting an area of resistance. Right? We have a high point, and then we have a higher low, and then we have a higher high. Right? The reason why this is a higher high, because this high is higher than this previous high. So it's a higher high. And because of that, that lets us know price can come back down into our zone to retest, give another setup, and take off. right? That's very possible. And just to give you some nuggets, as well, right? A lot of people, when they see the market, they see it as it just going straight up and straight down, straight up and straight down, which it does overall, right? Which it does overall, right? It does go up and down, but it doesn't go straight up and straight down, right? There's some things that happen inside of this before that happens, right? And in order for price to go up, I've never seen price move up without first doing this. So let me go ahead and make this a different color real quick. And this is what this is what's happening inside of this range here. Before price even moved up, it probably gave you some type of liquidity, sweep, break above. Right, this definitely happened first. This definitely had to have happened first before price moved up. And then you would have drawn your entries right there, right? The highs that got broken, the lows, your stop loss down there, you would have entered on the retest. Right? Price probably came back and you got in on the retest. Boom. And then price moves up. So this always happens first. What you see here at the bottom, this always happens first before price buys. And then it moves up to give you a high point, which ultimately it's the same thing. You probably had some liquidity, swept above, broke below, retest, and then sold off. Same thing. Same thing. So I know that's a little bit more advanced, right? But that's essentially what's happening here. That's how price moves. This is exactly what's happening with NAS, right? Price gave you the liquidity that we needed, uncertainty. Boom, we sweep it, we break above. We break above. So if price comes back down, once it's in our zone, and just because we have this marked up doesn't mean it has to be respected. So to give more confidence, what do we look for? We look for the same thing. And over time, as you do this yourself, like you see me drawing on the charts, you should be doing the same thing. That's going to help you identify the structure more and more. So I would be doing the same thing. As you see, what do we have? Liquidity, break above. This can be setting up to go lower. We'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. I know the market does open back up here in the next 15 minutes. So we'll see what they want to do. But until then, it's no rush. It is no rush. But get ready. Get ready. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What time do you usually get back to your setup? $8 p.m. EST. Oh, looks like 5 p.m. Yeah, we can do it again. We can do it again. I got a few more people getting launched today. Yeah, tonight. I want to see if you can mark up. I want to see how you mark up the charts. Just go to the main chat and be like, yo, Will, let's do a chart sesh real quick. And then I'm like, all right. Take a picture of your setup. I'm like, yo, I'm ready for the sesh. Put me in, coach. But that's gonna be it for YouTube. I just